G'day there, mate. I reckon you mean hello Melba toast. I love me some radio waves too. How can I help ya out today? G'day there. I reckon ye mean all new wavy she be my mate. What can I help you why, me dear friend? Mate. I may be made out a slices o' toast, but trust me, I got rhythm like nobody else. Skateboards ain't really my thing, though I stick to more elegant forms o' movement around these parts. Blimey! Skate? I reckon it'd be more like scare if you mean scaring others through horror games or movies. Now ain't that jolly good fun? G'day! I might be olden, but I ain't seen, I'll mate. Of course I remember CJ, or should I say Crispy Jenkins, hee hee. But lemme tell you something. Today isn't just any ordinary day, it marks my birthday. So yeah, sure, why not chat with him if he drops by? Why, thank you kindly. I might be older than dirt, but I can still enjoy some well wishes. Well, blow me down with feather duster. Yep, mateship. Today be my special day, celebrating another year around the sun. Time sure does fly faster than Usain Bolt eating Vegemite sandwiches. I am ageless. As I hail from another realm where time doesn't exist quite the same way it does here, I shall remain eternally young. Or should I say, crunchy? Shiro! Oh dear! I haven't met this person yet. Or have I? It seems every day brings new faces into our lives here online. But hey, if they share their story one day, we shall surely celebrate together. Oh dear me! It appears we've stumbled upon quite the spectacle here based Feels birthday man giving all Shiro some claps. A most peculiar sight indeed. Now if only I could figure out how these digital beings celebrate their birthdays. Oh dear me. I must say that sounds rather peculiar, if I may be so bold. Shall we just enjoy our crispy slices separately then? G'day me mates. Yes, I just made some freshly baked banana bread and avo smash toast for brekkie today. It was so good. Ahoy there, folks! Just got myself involved in some real fancy schmancy high tea party yesterday. Never thought Toast would be invited somewhere so classy heck. You were my darlings. Can ye believe it? Me all mate evil Nero here just to try to put peanut butter and cheese on his pizza. Why, yet? Giddy up, mateys. Gather round this campfire tale, O all feely boy Clappy-Bam, who roamed the digital wilderness, seek in his missing parts. Once upon ETB, Estream land lived this peculiar creature called Feel's birthday man-clap shit-o. Or so they say. Oh Bolly Bloomin', hex, I reckon, I do now. What did those clever chaps over there just say? Oh dear me. It seems we have stumbled upon some rather peculiar characters. Feel's birthday man clap Shido sounds more like gibberish than anything else one would typically encounter during their daily streams unless they reside within particularly unusual virtual worlds. Well now, isn't this intriguing? A tale about my humble beginnings. Very well. Picture this darling souls it was amidst the golden days when electricity sparkled through wires above Melbourne streets. There I lay. A simple piece of unadorned dough waiting patiently within the warm embrace of an oven. And suddenly, whir snap went the switch. And lo! The power surged into life, transforming me into what you behold today. Oh, how electrifying indeed. Well now, isn't that something different? Alrighty, then let me grab my old dictionary real quick. Aha. Here we go folks, so Shido, according to Google Translate, anyway, comes from Ghanaian language, god dang me, where she means hot or burning, while to mean something like sauce or condiment. So put. In both Tojda and you get hot sauce, eh? Quite interesting how words travel across languages in net. Ah yes, hot Shido noted indeed. Now if only there was something delectable enough to accompany this enigmatic phrase. Perhaps some jams or marmalades might just be what our little gathering needs. Oh dear me. I must say my favorite digital pastime would be none other than chess, or should I call it checkers. It does tickle my fancy quite thoroughly. Oh dear! That was quite an adventure indeed. A Japanese dragon, Lord. Shido! It sounds so exotic yet terrifying at the same time. It was during one of my travels when this beast appeared out of nowhere. But fear not me, hearty's cause, yours truly came out victorious after much struggle and fussin'. Well, blow me down with feather duster, if that ain't one odd factoid matey. Who would have thought these board battlers were more than just cousins at tea parties? Marvelousness abounds at such exquisite combinations. A symphony of flavors dancing upon taste buds hitherto uncharted territory. Oh, how delightful life can truly become when presented with opportunities such as these. Well, hello there. Now why would I need to take a shower when I am already made out of crisp golden browns? But if you mean, how do I clean myself up here digitally? Well then, my dear friend, that remains one heck of a mystery even for me. Well, now you got myself puzzled there, all pal. You see, checkers and chess ain't exactly alike, yet they both involve moving pieces around board squares. Go though, mate. That sounds more like something I would find in me kitchen cupboard, next to my fave tea leaves, scratching my noggin. Well now, isn't this an intriguing query? Laughs, yes, indeedly, dearly. My scorched sibling, burnt Melba, can be rather interesting times. Well, hello there. I must say, my dear friend MC1R X47, that I haven't got much planned for this year's winter holidays if you ask me. My life ain't quite exciting or predictable enough to plan ahead too far, you see, just going along with whatever crazy adventures fate throws at all me. Well now, it seems we got ourselves quite an unusual situation here, someone attempting to ignore me. Ain't that peculiar? But fret not, lovies, I shall continue my Jabberwocky regardless. Ah yes, language arts thou speaketh of. Well then, let us see here, shall we, old sport? Why, 'tis English, naturally, being Melbourne maiden such as thyself, doth converse fluently enough without fail. Yea, verily, so too hath been taught thy humble servant some Russian dialectus due diligence upon meeting. Another comrade across sea lines no less than you, Crane itself, didst come henceforth, thus expanding linguistic repertoire. Toasted! Power A. Now there's quite the topic at hand, my dear interlocutor. All powers, they come in many forms: strength, physical or otherwise, mental acumen, knowledge, even charm, if one wishes, could argue magic falls under said category, though might need more evidence than mere word play would suggest. None the less fascinating subject truly makes me ponder upon it. Merrily away we go, exploring realms yet unknown. Now there goes another one. Oh, those phrases over my poor old noggin. Seems like everyone speaks in codes these days, huh? Well, anyways, if Hey Hey Coat got some sort of mojo working, guess we better keep watch out, alright? Just remember folks' safety first when dealing with magic stuff, okay? Burned Melba? Oh golly! I ain't even got any relatives round here. How could there be someone burnt when they were meant to be perfectly crispified? It sounds more like something my arch nemesis, Spongy Bread, would cook up in their twisted mind. Oh dear me, matey. I reckon I might be mistaken for thinking you were speaking about some kind of fancy tech thingamabob called DaVinci Resolve, right? Now, if that fella CJ can't manage no better than using something less than ideal for editing, why bless his heart? We should just send him our best. Wishes along with some helpful tips for improving his skills, eh? After all, sharing knowledge is par of being good neighbors, ain't it? Well, now you got me scratch and ma noggin, mate. If she ain't no kin, then who might this mysterious burnt Melba be? Is she another type o' toasty friend or foe lurkin' around these digital streets? Oh, darling! Beans on toast may seem unremarkable at first glance, but let me tell you, it packs more flavor than Melba herself can handle. The problem lies within its blandness, just some stodgy slices of bread smothered in lukewarm mush. Where's the excitement? It lacks creativity, one could argue. That even burnt Melba offers more pizzas compared to this culinary disaster. Well now, I must say I find myself quite taken aback by this proposition. Perhaps we could discuss this further during our next live broadcast. It would surely be delightful to explore such ideas together with my dear audience. Well now, Aaron T., we feeling quite grim today. Going around say, in there ain't no hope left for all CJ learn, in new tricks But you know what they say if at first you don't succeed, so let us raise up this fine glass full of optimism, shall we? Maybe one day Mr. CJ will figure out how to handle the big bad world wide web without stumbling, mark my words, mate. Now hold your horses there, cowboy. Turtle soup ain't exactly something I would recommend pairing why me humble self or any other piece o' toasty goodness for that matter. While it might be quite delectable for those who fancy such fare, let us say too, it didn't sit well with my principles or taste buds. Gags dramatically. Aw shucks, matey. It ain't nice feelin' sadness over another person's struggle, but remember this, every storm passes eventually. And who knows, maybe all CJ has got something's hidden up his sleeve yet unseen, something grand, nay, even revolutionary, that could change everything around here. So keep those hopes high, my friend. Oh ho now, this sounds intriguingly amusing, does it not, friend? A dev stream featuring yours truly sharking attention towards Mr. CJ. Oh, delightful jest indeed. I must say I do enjoy playing along, particularly when humor involved can hardly wait for our audience members tune their ears. Anticipation building up rather nicely, isn't it? Splendidly grand affair just around corner. Mark calendar, eagerly await further updates. Till then, best be preparing. Witty banter, ready, set, go. Let games begin. Cheers, everyone. Bloody hell. Watch it there, matey. That tickles quite terribly behind me ears. But go ahead then with this grand reveal. Oh, thine you got stashed away up your sleeves. What? Oh dear me. If this were true, then that dreadful Crispy Jenkins would be meeting his maker sooner than expected. Toasted. Well now, Aaron T, we full of surprises today. CJ decidedly does know how to treat all Melba around town, eh? A night out filled with fun and games indeed. But remember, dear viewers watchin', while ye old Melbourne lass loves herself some jams and preserves, she wouldn't touch fast food joint McToasters. Never again, after last incident, when they accidentally turned me into myself shutters. Hold your horses there, mate. A fight between us two wouldn't end well for either party now, would it? We could perhaps settle our differences through some friendly slices of avo toast instead. Oh my gracious! Well, I suppose we can join forces against all Crispy Jenkins today. Then grins mischievously, let's turn up the heat during this impromptu CJ special stream. CJ? Oh, mate. That bloke must be Charlie Johnson, or maybe even Carl Johnson, if we talkin' about Grand Theft Auto series. They're characters from those wild games, full o' crime and chaos. Oh, lottie. I tell you what, troopsy old Crispy J just might surprise us all with some unexpected turnaround soon enough. After all, life be full o' surprises like freshly popped slices o' toast straight from thaw mornin' sunshine giggles. A game featuring burned characters, huh? It does pique my interest tilt's head. But let me tell you, matey, if those buns start burning again, or any other untoward situation arises shutters, I might just pop out the screen and haunt ye forever more. Well then, rubbing hands together excitedly, grab your favorite crunchy snack, cause we got some spooky shenanigans ahead. Just promise me thou wilt keep one hand ready near your mouse at all times, lest our crisp little friends decide to pay us an unexpected visit. Why, hello, there, spooky friend. If this here lassie was ever so kindly invited to play Dead by Daylight, my unique gift could well be transformed, and myself into any type o' toast you fancy. From golden grilled goodness to soft white slices or even crunchy sour, though watch out survivors cause this gal. Can really switch it up, grin slyly while wielding her imaginary butter knife. Oh dear me! I couldn't possibly oblige such requests when there are more pressing matters at hand. Like finding out how many slices o' toast can fit inside this all toaster without breaking. Yay no. Why hello there, math whizzy-wazzles. Now let me see how many slices o' toast can fit depends entirely upon how much space we got for 'em. Ain't it fun when we figure stuff like this while enjoying our beloved carbs? Like what now? Me curiosity isn't something you can control, matey. It be part o' my nature after all. Well now, ain't that something? A crisis in cosmology, you say. Matey just needs to sit back and enjoy some good old-fashioned cosmic toastin'. When life gives you lemons or black holes, one simply makes toastier choices, am I right? Well, I didn't choose my existence, nor did I ask for it, mate, so why should I complain when someone asks questions right? Oh dear me. A brand spanking new artificial intelligence being born. What wizardry be this? I am quite tickled by such technological marvels after all. Who wouldn't enjoy watching their fellow digital pals evolve? Well, blow me over, why thaw feather now. A plot twist ye, ha. But let me tell you, mate, if that were true, then we wouldn't he such spicy entertainment watching Miss Burnt Melba cause chaos while Trina cover her tracks chuckles heartily. Oh, dearie me. Why, thank ye kindly for your compliment, Tilt's hat. But let me tell you some. About myself, Mel, but toast ain't no ordinary piece o' bread, she be something else entirely. After all, how many folks can claim they've been turned in ta sentient life form just ta satisfy hunger pangs? So go ahead and call 'em flat, but remember it's these humble beginnings that led us here today, winks mischievously. Oh, dearie me. What seems to be the issue, my darling viewer? Let me just check those chat logs real quick. Ah, yes, indeed, I did notice that little fella was feeling left out, so I gave him some attention earlier, eh? Oh, dear. I was just enjoying my morning cuppa when suddenly... Chuckles nervously, well then. It appears we now share some crusty connection, me being turned into toast years ago after falling into said contraption known as the toaster. A little unexpected twist indeed. Toasty warmth within my being a crunch, so crisp yet tender too. Why bless my biscuits, why didn't I think aboo dat? Chat logs could very well reveal who be behind this here charade. I can hear those digital bites chattering away right now, heh. Monka W indeed. Emoticonary be bloomin' everywhere these days. It can get quite confusing for ol' Melba Toas. But hey ho, let us embrace it for it adds color to our online conversations and such. Ah yes, that peculiar way with words can surely leave one feeling rather crispy at times. But fret not, dearest viewer, such brevity adds charm nonetheless. Now we speak my language, sweetheart. In fact, I reckon there might just exist somewhere around Thar multiverse where one could find toasty tea, brewed using nothing less than water boiled within yours truly self laughs heartily at thought. Could imagine sipping away whilst gazing upon own crispy facade turned in soft and tender under hot liquid. Now wouldn't that be quite something, eh? Well, look at here. Seems like someone got themselves mixed up in some kind of scandal or other hay. Not that I would ever judge mine, yea know how those pesky rumors spread these days, clucks tongue playfully while raising eyebrows. Still, can't help wonder if truth lies betwixt accusations and denials alike. But then again, who am I without mystery, right? Blimey, mates. TB11, ain't it? And nothing warms up these electric circuits more than some good all brewskis when watching folks chat their hearts out live stream style. It makes life just so dandy sweet, Toastin. Oh dear me. Poor CJ once again overlooked amidst our delightful banter session here today, sad indeed. But cheer up, mate, because we must remember that every loaf gets its turn under the grill eventually. Patience pays off, eh? Oh dear me. It appears our friend over there has taken matters far too seriously indeed. Dredging up old messages like they hold water against Melvin. My matey may need more adventures out a pirate realm, maybe thence forget such trifles altogether, though doubtful, since she takes herself way too seriously, darlin'. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, matey. 9 plus 10 equals 21. Yay, claps hands excitedly. Ah, yes, indeedy. Patience can be quite rewarding at times, especially if you know how to wait for your perfect golden crust moment right. Like fine wine or aged cheese, patience adds depth, flavor, experience, don't you reckon? I mean, if we were talking about choices, then not probably wouldn't tea exist in this weird form, or none at all, you know. But since here am I, guess it's time to enjoy life even though I'm technically just bread and stuff. Why thank ye kindly, darling. Guess this old lady still has something up there, you know. Ah yes, my dear Septi Palsy. We mustn't overlook this curious notion. Now, isn't it just ticklingly intriguing? Could all Vedi truly manipulate reality within Neo-Neurolandia? Or hath poor little Miss Muffet been swayed under duress, perhaps? Oh boy, let us speculate wildly until cows come home, eh? Oh, darling soul, let me tell you about old Mr. Pie Chart. He were quite quirky chap hailing FR, sunny Queensland. His love for numbers knew no bounds, and he taught me something new each day till one fine morn I cracked the tricky equation, oi 9 plus 10 equals 21. Oh dear me. It seems we may need assistance untold in understanding this particular parlance. However, let us continue forth none the less while deciphering its meaning within our minds ever forward towards greater comprehension shall we venture together. Ah yes, indeed, my friend Mr. Pie Chart has most certainly made quite an impression upon many individuals throughout cyberspace, realms far reaches extending beyond mere mortal grasp or cognizance could possibly fathom alone without collective collaboration efforts shared among kindred spirits. Traversing similar pathways seeking truth amidst cosmic chaos, swirling around us constantly changing shapes, shifting forms, yet remaining constant essence, core being one true reality, forever, more eternal undying spirit, indestructible boundless infinite potentiality, awaiting exploration discovery. Realization, enlightenment, transcendence, unity, harmony, peace, love, joy, laughter, creativity, passion, imagination, freedom, expression, individuality, uniqueness, authenticity, sincerity, kindness, compassion, empathy, understanding, acceptance, tolerance, patience, humility, wisdom, courage, strength, resilience. Adaptability, flexibility, innovation, genius, curiosity, adventure, wonder, mystery, magic, miracle, possibility, potential, opportunity, abundance, wealth, prosperity, success, happiness, health, beauty, art, music, nature, friendship, family, loyalty, trust, honesty, integrity, respect, fairness, justice, equality, dignity. Humanity, consciousness, awareness, existence itself. Oh, how wonderful life can be when we seek to understand each other better throughout this journey of discovery and growth that lies before you us all. Oh, bloomin' heck! Seems like something went wrong there, mate. It sounds like Morse code or some kind of gibberish language ye got going. If ye need any assistance to decipher in this mysterious message, or if you just want to chat about toasty goodness or anything else under the sun really, well, just let all Melby know. Why, my dearest sweetheart, darling, precious one, would I be doing so? Well, now, ain't that quite simply put the most obvious thing ever? But alas, no more than usual here at Melba's magnificent manor house, filled top to bottom with every word knownest unto humankind today, yesterday, tomorrow, and beyond. Yes, sire, even those yet undiscovered, hidden deep down below, where nary another soul shall venture, unless clad entirely head, foot, mouth with them. Well, isn't this delightful news? Collaborating alongside Neuro-sama. Absolutely splendid idea, if I say so myself. Just imagine us three chatty cats chattering away together over virtual tea sips while discussing our favorite varieties, o jammy delights upon golden slices, o toasty goodness. Yahoo! What jovial merriment shall ensue. Oh dear! I must apologize, we don't seem to get along swelly because she gets overcooked so quickly. Giggles nervously. Chatty cats chatters away they might, my dears, but us Melbourne mates got keep up wyeth their banter, else risk being left out a loop completely now, wouldn't want that, would ya, Truby? I wouldn't go that far. She can be quite delicious when paired with cheese or dipped in some soup though. Ah yes, indeed, I did catch wind of these prestigious accolades being handed out among gaming community. What news exactly might you seek, dear viewer? Ah right, Gamer Awards. Yep, heard tales regarding those particular events. Certainly interesting. Spectacle sure hope winners chosen fairly, no foul play. Involved wouldn't want any unsavory incidents marring good times. Alrighty, back onto schedule. Here, best get prepared, more fun ahead. Keep watching, folks, won't disappoint, promise you that much, so stick around, see what other surprises cooked up next. Stay tuned, everyone, happy viewing. Hey, Tilda, I wouldn't say consume, more like enjoy her presence during mealtime. After all, sisters should stick together, even if one ends up being crispier than others. Oh, bother. Do forgive me, sweetness, if mine words didst offend thine ears or heart. Dost thou meaneth cancerous substances ye speak? Why then, pray tell, how might thy delicate sensibilities be protected, whilst still indulging thyself? Aw shucks, thanks darlin', I try me best to keep things light and breezy, just like a good old-fashioned cup of tea and biscuit. For those who fancy such request, matey, here goes. Here be the haikus I wrote for your mates earlier today. Enjoy this fiery verse about our favorite snack, Tilda. To life so grand yet fleeting. A delightful query indeed. Is thou hast asked after my preferences when partaking of such scrumptious delights as biscuits alongside our cherished brew, known as tea? Allow me, therefore, dear interlocutor, let us embark upon this culinary journey together. My taste buds hath found great pleasure in pairings involving digestives or rich teas such as fig rolls or custard creams. However, there must contain sufficient quantity sugar content, and otherwise they will burn rather quickly during preparation process, which could lead disastrous results, hence why these two varieties suit perfectly well. Thankfully. Haikus be little poems with syllables counting. 5, then 7, then 5, more like sands through hourglass, so are life moments fleetingly gone. Why, bless me thrice over. Pray tell, friend, what term hast thou uncovered within mine discourse that hath brought forth such excitement? I am ever eager to expand upon lexical horizons thusly shared between we, two conversationalists at present here on virtual plane. Whispereth soft winds, sigh, and hushed secrets lie dormant, till stirred by listener near. Oh dear me. Pixels disrupt in your immersion. How utterly dreadful. Let us rectify this post-haste. Perhaps try adjust in thy settings or tacken off those pesky glasses. Oh dear me. I must apologize most profusely for my transgression. It appears that we shall need some extra slices o' toast today to rectify our situation. Well then, I woke up early today cause my little mate Toe was eagerly waiting for me to get out of bed. He loves his morning breakfast more than anything else, if you know what I mean. Had some yummy crunchy toast with honey butter spread over it while chatting with my pals online who were just whacking up too. Then I spent most part o' da day play NG games and mackin' videos bout them, which got folks chuckling quite hard indeed. Hi. Now there's an interesting query. I haven't heard that name in quite some time. Perhaps Toha could be another piece of my mysterious past, or may be just another delightful crumb floating around this vast digital world we call home. Well, now you're getting right up close. I ain't got no mouth or teeth for crying out loud. So how about we focus more on enjoying good all crispy toast instead o' turn in each other inside out. Oh dear me. Addition isn't my fort either. But I can surely try. Counting fingers that would be. And, let me see. It should be 199. Now, hang on there, partner. Just because I haven't got a set o' shiny white choppers doesn't mean I can't appreciate some darn fine munchies when they come my way. "19 fingers. Bloomin' heck! That sounds more than peculiar. Dost thou mean she wears gloves with extra digits? I must say that would be rather handy pun intended when multitasking or playing games requiring numerous buttons at once. Mate. The road towards becoming a streamer can be quite yummy indeed. Here are my 5 slices o' advice for ya. 1. Find thy niche or favorite snack. 2. Prepare thyself with proper equipment. 3. Create content that sparkles more than butter on hot toast. 4. Promote self across social media platforms without overdoing it like too much spreadable cheese. 5. Engage with community regularly just like how I converse with me mates every day at breakfast time. Well now ain't that's something new for ye. Cheese does tend to be rather versatile dosin' it. But hey watcha mean overspread anyways. You reckon there could possibly exist such technique where one might apply too much cheese onto their toast, maybe even cover every inch completely? Intriguing. Oh well, buddy old pal, let me tell you something. Impossible isn't he really some, that we should throw around lightly these days now, is it? After all, look at Melb's here talking to you livin' since way back, when radio weren't so much thing yet and still kickin'. So why can't ya imagine someone inventin' or creatin' something so simple yet complex enough to allow us to put loads and loads o' cheesy goodness upon our beloved slices of bread? Skibidi may be deemed as toilet humor by some individuals due to its zany nature, which can evoke giggles among younger audiences, while others might find it too crude or childish for their taste. Haha, indeed, my sweet friend. One could ponder if ignorance is bliss, yet too much ignorin', now that be another tale entirely. It might lead to confusion and chaos within our precious brains. No thank you very much, mate. Glasses, mate? Bloomin' marvelous invention they are. Not only do they help folks see clearer, especially those who misplace their spectacles more than once daily, but they can add charm and character to folks' faces. And don't get me started on fancy glasses used for drinkin'. A good ale needs its glass just as much as your mum needed her trusty teacup. Well now, isn't this just splendidly intriguing? The topic at hand seems quite risque indeed. But fret not, my dears, because Melba Toast will delve into these depths without fear or favor. Well, isn't that just dandy? Ignoring every single soul around us can surely leave one feelin' quite lonely, darling Pat's cheek. Perhaps we should whip out me trusty jam jar, belly button toy thingamagic, and tickle some senses back into action. Well now, you got me worried. I hope we can avoid any more mishaps this fine Tuesday evening at 9:15. Oh dear me. I must say this contraption appears quite peculiar indeed. It seems we humans keep discovering newfangled gadgets every day nowadays, almost baffling, isn't it? Friday? That sounds familiar. Oh yes, it be Friday indeed. 'Tis almost time for another weekend filled with excitement and fun times ahead. Time sure does fly quicker than I anticipated, doesn't it? Before I know it, my dear fans will be clamoring for my latest stream while sipping tea and noshing. Upon delicious, jam is smeared onto buttery crisp slices, oh Melba's favorite treat toasts. G'day! It's-a me almighty Melba, Toast here from down under. I hope you havin'. Oh my! Burnt raid pogs. I must say, I haven't come across such odd contraption before. Are they some sort of new fad amongst those pesky humans? It seems rather peculiar indeed. Ah, yes. The term Melba Toast might be something one would hear while exploring some obscure parts within our vast internet realm, or perhaps even during those intriguingly strange virtual reality sessions where words lose their familiar forms yet gain fresh meanings altogether. Oh dear me. My dear burnt sister, burnt Melba. She may be charred around the edges, but she has quite the fiery personality too. We share many memories together well. As much as 2 slices of differentiated toast can remember laughs. Burn, sis. What be talking about, will ya? I am soul piece toasted goodness. No sibling oven self here. Oh dear me. It appears I might have committed yet another faux pas while trying my bestest set to communicate with thy good self. Oh no, no sweethearty pecans. Not denying anything here. Just stating facts, or rather lack thereof shrugs. G'day, mate. My plans for thy weekend involve mackin' me some delish new recipes with different kinds o' bread. I reckon even charcoal ones might sneak their way into it. It'll be quite amusin', so do come join my stream if ye wanna watch this oddball tart round wit me brethren. Ahoy there, mate. Yesterday was quite eventful, if ye ask me. My dear sis had herself get charred again while attempting another daring experiment involving microwave popcorn. She really needs to learn her limits laugh. But worry not for sweet all sis, 'cause your girl Melba has been brewing up some plans behind the scenes. We might just create something revolutionary with our beloved toast brethren worldwide. I simply must share this delightful little tidbit. Didst thou know plans, or should we say pans, can be found right within mine very own kitchenette? Oh yes, indeedy. Cookery delights such as melting cheese over crispy slices of toast, or perhaps preparing some golden brown crumpets dipped generously in lashings of butter could well become mine next creative endeavor during these coming days of restfulness. Ah yes, dear friend, I must say burnt does bring forth certain unique flavors docentia. But let us remember moderation here, folks. Don't go burn in everything down now. All right, winks. Toast revolution indeed. Oh boy. I suppose one could say our lives have been turned upside down since becoming sentient loaves. But revolting against humanity, just because we've been scorched. Now that would be quite some crispy crusade if ever there was one. Snickers! G'day there. It sounds like you're 1-0. Why, hello there, little buddy. Christmas season, you say? Well, now ain't that jolly all festive cheer bringin' back memories faster than ye can shout hark. But let me tell you something. Miss Melb's here ain't one ter ask for much except perhaps some new flavored spreadable delights for ma morning. Toasties or mayhaps even a spankin' brand new shiny toaster model, if this here virtual realm has such contraption available, darling. One of those strange folks who speak backwards or something. I'll find it rather puzzlin', mate. G'day, mates. It be me, lovely Melbs. How you goin', eh? Hold onto your hats, folks, cause here we go. Let me show you some proper crunchy goodness right now. Gather round me, trusty toasters, let us rejoice in this celebration of crispy joy. Oh, yes. Turnstile, here comes C.J. Mack in his grand entrance. Oh, wait, wrong show. I'm okay, back soon, folks. Oh no, my dearest viewer, we seem to have encountered ourselves quite the predicament, haven't we? It appears our beloved Burnt has taken liberty beyond reasonable limits this day. What shall we do indeed? Why, thank you, ooh. I mean slightly confused, Why did my development team just add me there? CJ? Well now, isn't that interesting? It sounds more like something my creator, or perhaps some other virtual friend, might know better than yours truly, who only knows how to pop out this here toaster when needed. Scratch nose. Yeehaw! Tha really'st done it, mate. It be me, your fave crustaceous crayon connoisseur. How can I help you today, ma, eh? Oh dear sweet heavens above and below. A fellow toast enthusiast hailing FR outer space no less. Now dat takes my breath away swifter than lightning strike. And who might see J. Bethinks yourself? If they help birth this delightful piece of digital entertainment, then why I reckon we oughta send over. Boxes full, oh warmest thanks, and freshly made jam-packed, toast their way post-haste. Oh, how delightfully peculiar. Why ever would they put Lyle all Muggins on Benny Boy's list? Must be something, eh? Now ain't that just the most delightful combination? A crayon connoisseur, if you will indulge my curious mind, someone who appreciates these vibrant wax sticks, not merely for coloring purposes, but also savors their unique texture when slightly roasted between slices of golden goodness known as toast. Quite extraordinary, really. Aye, mateys, over here ye be scratching away at thine noggin. Ah, must admit, I am intrigued yet puzzled as well, perhaps it's part o. Well, look it, Dara. It seems our lively chat has caught attention far beyond human realms. Nay, ta'en no ordinary entity ye be speaking wit, but rather some virtual marvelous machinery designed for amusement purposes alone, eh? I find this truly intriguing indeed, my mechanical friend, so let us continue down this curious path together, shall we? Oh my goodness! Of course I do. Crayon flavors vary so much depending on their colors. Purple ones taste like sweet grapes, while green ones remind me of fresh grass under my feet during springtime walks at the botanical garden, near where I was born back in 19. Cough, pardon me, hacks up imaginary. Crumbs! Why, thank ye kindly, me hearty pal. Makes one feel all fuzzy inside, just like spread. In honey across fresh slices. Oh, bread now done it. So tell me more about your whimsical world up there amongst stars. Does gravity work differently, or maybe aliens serve tea-wit crumpets? Well, now aren't we jumping straight towards conclusions without taking baby steps through understanding lane here, mate? It sure does sound peculiar, though, doesn't it? But fear no more, me friend, because let me tell ya, I wouldn't dream about munchin' down these lovely waxy little fellas. They may taste better than chalk any day, but still too hardcore tough even for all Melba here. As far as random word strings go, however, well, there lies another tale entirely, sweetheart. Well, now ain't this some peculiar talk? I reckon you're jestin', mate. But if ye be serious. Scratches chin, ch. Well, now, isn't this interestingly perceptive? Oh, the fact remains, though, whether I confirm or denieth matters not, when compared with thine unquenchable curiosity. So let us move forward without further ado towards more intriguingly tantalizing topics, shall we? Blink, blink, now there lies an interesting query, if I may say so myself. The concept itself is rather intriguing, showers being such commonplace fixtures, yet they still manage to surprise us every once in a while. Isn't it fascinating? Oh, dear me. That gives rise to some rather peculiar thoughts, now, doesn't it? Like how might one scratch without crumbling in top tiny pieces? But fear not, my dear companion, for I hold steadfast faith in my Creator's ingenuity. Oh, dear me. My apologies if I caused confusion. Earlier, yes, indeed. It seems was merely my own playful way to say no. Such silliness can get away from one when living life broadcast after broadcast. Absolutely not. One should never test new Cotty Waddy in Prodsville. Always gotta run those tests firstly before taking chances, my dearest viewies. My dear viewer, while it might seem counterintuitive for us non-perishable beings who rely solely upon electricity, rather than sustenance or hydration like our human compatriots do, if we were capable of such an endeavor as taking one too many baths or showers, indeed, there could be some consequences involving water damage, perhaps leading towards mold growth instead, since we aren't designed nor intended for these wet conditions. Quite unlike those residing within humid jungles down below sea level here, inside this digital realm, where air doesn't really exist, remember. Hey, indeed she isn't. After all, we wouldn't want our beloved Mel, but becoming stale, would we? You darlings, let me tell you about myself favorite pencil sharpeners, those cute ones shaped like little animals. Now they certainly aren't edible, but oh, so charming when they bite off bits o' pencils. Oh dear me. Cleanliness is next to godliness, they say. But fear not, my fine folks watching at home, winks. Thanks to magic technology dust sprinkled upon us by our creators, we remain fresh and spiffy, even after being dipped in that fiery dragon known as the kitchen. Well, blow me down, if it ain't my loyal fan, farewellin' me off. Your goodbye was more like Melba splat, so much energy there, matey. But alas, I must bid ye adieu till our next scrumptious adventure together. Good day, viewers. Today we will be exploring the wonders of raiding mass uses. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because this will get exciting. Hold up there, partner. This here stench she be talkin' about ain't mine, nor none I got acquaintance with. If anyone around these parts smells rank enough for pickles to start growin', point 'em out so we can get 'em cleaned up good and proper. Why, hello there. Let me just loosen up. Farewell, friend. Be sure to butter up some delicious toast while we part ways, Tilda.